The next few poses will be done in a standing position. Please move slowly and at your own pace. Keep the sturdy chair nearby for balance if needed. If you find that I'm talking faster than you are moving, please take your time and do fewer repetitions. Take a nice deep inhale and exhale. Place the feet about hips-width apart and grounded on the floor. Lift the toes and spread them nice and wide, and feel the navel pull gently in towards the spine. Push the toes into the floor and lean forward just a little bit. Feel the muscles that keep you steady. Lean back just a little bit and feel the toes come up. Feel the muscles that keep you steady in this position. Now push all four corners of the feet into the floor. Notice the steadiness of mountain pose. Notice how the steadiness of mountain pose feels. On the next inhale, roll the shoulders towards the ears, back and down so the shoulders are slightly open. Let the palms rest open to the side. Inhale and let the arms rise with the palms facing up. Exhale, bend at the elbows and allow the hands to come down the center line. Sink into the knees just a little. Repeat this again. Inhale, lift the arms with the palms facing up. Allow the hands and face to be relaxed. Continue with this movement at your own pace. Breathe as you move, and try to coordinate the breath with the movement. On the next breath, lift the arms back over the head. Fingertips point in, palms face up. Imagine that you have candles in the palms of your hands and you do not want to spill them. Turn the fingertips so they face behind you. The palms remain up. Turn the fingertips to the side and then to the front like an offering, then out to the side walls. Breathe as you move, up to the top with the fingers facing in again, towards one another, and then forwards like an offering, then out to the side walls. Breathe as you move, up to the top with the fingers facing in again. Let's do this rotation one more time. After the second rotation, allow the hands to cascade down by the side and let them rest. Pause for one slow inhale and exhale. One more breath. Inhale, exhale. This next exercise is excellent for strengthening the spine and gently stretching the muscles of the back, front, and sides. Attempt to make the movement easeful and gentle. We will do these movements with various arm positions. The first arm position is the easiest. Please be sure to stay with the one that feels best for your body. We will demonstrate them all. Take the right hand to the waist and then the left. Roll the shoulders open. And on the exhale, lean to the right. Inhale to the center. On the exhale, lean to the left. Inhale back to the center. Roll the shoulders up, back, and down. And on the next inhale, gently pull the navel towards the spine. Pull the shoulder blades softly together. Get a small lift in the chin and feel a sense of lengthening through the front of the body. On the next exhale, begin to fold gently forward. It does not have to be all the way. Bend the knees slightly. Inhale and rise back to a standing position. Open the left arm to the side. Keep the elbow bent. Leave the right hand on the waist. Inhale. Exhale, lean slightly to the right, and then return back to the center. Bring the left hand down to the waist. Lift the right arm. Inhale. Exhale and lengthen to the left. Return to the center. Roll the shoulders open. Gently pull the navel in towards the spine. Pull the shoulder blades softly together. Get a small lift in the chin. Exhale and fold forward halfway. Inhale back to standing. Open the left arm again. Inhale, and on the exhale, lean to the right. Inhale and return back to the center. Place the left hand on the waist. Lift the right arm. Inhale. On the exhale, lean to the left. Inhale and return back to the center. Roll the shoulders open. Lengthen through the front of the body. Slightly pull the shoulder blades together. Get a small lift in the chin. Exhale and fold forward. Knees slightly bent. Inhale and return to standing in mountain pose. Pause for a moment. Inhale and exhale. For this warrior sequence, attempt to keep the movements gentle and relaxed. If you notice that you are struggling, move the feet closer together. Lower the arms or make the movements smaller. This pose is great for strengthening the legs, respiration, and opening the shoulders. Step the left foot forward just a few feet. The back foot points in at a 45-degree angle. The front knee bends and the hips face front if possible. Inhale, open the arms and bend at the elbows. On the exhale, bring the hands and elbows towards each other. Inhale, open the arms and push the heart softly forwards. Relax the shoulders. Exhale, bring the arms together. Inhale, open the arms to where you feel comfortable. Exhale, relax the arms inwards. Inhale, open and expand. Exhale, contract. Inhale, exhale. Bring the hands back down by the side. Return to mountain pose. One breath here. Inhale, exhale. Step the right foot forward. Take a moment, there's no rush. Ground the back foot into the floor. Bend the front knee. When you are ready, open the arms. Inhale. Exhale, bring the hands and elbows towards one another. Inhale, open the arms. This is a relaxed opening in the chest. Exhale, bring the hands and arms towards one another. Inhale, repeat again, creating spaciousness with a full inhale. Exhale, contract and relax the arms slightly. 2 more times at your own pace. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Let the hands rest down by the side and return back to mountain pose. Pause here for a few breaths.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome all of you to the Peace Time program on Sunday. Today is on September 27, 2020. This is a program live from the Makaya International Meditation Center. This program is hosted by Peace Point Meditation. My name is Venerable Sophon Panyasopanoe. I'm here with you on program on the period. Thank you everyone for joining, and let's say hello all of you from California in US and around the world. As a peacetime program today, I'd like to share my wisdom talk and also to guide you to meditate. So the program will last for 1.5 hours. Today I'm going to share the story from one of my experiences over the last 6 years when I was a lay staff before I was ordained. What is your strength? Is the topic today. So, the story I'm going to tell you is my true story. Okay. At that time, 6 years ago, I was a driver for 2 months who were going to get a Thai massage at the house. It's about 30 minutes drive from the Makaya Meditation Center. And when we arrived at the house, I met a man who was wearing a gray shorts and a white t-shirt, sitting in the squat position in front of his house. He was smoking and he greeted us. "Hello, Venerable." "Hello," one of the monks replied him. Then I also asked him, because I'm not sure he's a master or not, just have imagination in my mind that the master should be have a good looking, something like that. Then I asked him, "Are you a master?" He said, "Yes, I am." I was not expecting him to be a master because he was a smoker, and actually I personally don't like to stay near the smoker. And I changed my mind afterwards about getting a massage after the monks. And I thought I would drive the monk back to the MC as soon as the monks done for the massage. And I was amazed for I was amazed for when we got inside because I noticed posters of massage diagrams, the smells of the massage herbs and oils that showing how knowledgeable and professional he had. It wasn't that I was expecting when I seen from outside. There was a thin fusion, it was a thin futon with wrinkled sheets and another layers of towel prepared for us. Be comfortable, Venerable. I usually massage the patients all the time. I hardly massage ordinary person who just want to be relaxed, the master told the monks. Then I realized that he was also the therapist. And while the master was giving a massage to the monks, I watched a Chinese action movie which already prepared for me to watch from the master. At the living room that near the massage area. And I also noticed the masters not just only a smoker, but the person who loved the fighting game. When I saw many better fish bowls by the massage area, he said that he used to play a cockfighting in Thailand long time ago, but now he moved to USA. He has stopped that kind of games, but turned to racing a better fish instead. Okay, so this still kind of the fighting game that he still love it. Okay. Then I took a break from watching movie because it takes a long time, to be 1 and 2 hours waiting. And then I take a break by taking a walk in the backyard of the house. And as soon as I got out of the back door, I was shocked by the sight of scattered empty bottles of alcohol, cigarette butts lying on the table. And there was another sight I see. This was only one tilapia aquarium, not far from the table. You need to be aware walking around because there's messy around there. But there's one aquarium of tilapia there, only one tilapia. I was curious, but why is there only one tilapia? And I found this tilapia was not an ordinary tilapia. It is a fighter tilapia as well. Seeing from outside, it looks calm, but when I move my hand close to it, it aggressively bare its teeth and open its mouth while against the glass, like trying to hit the glass of aquarium, and I believe it's trying to bite me without fear of hurt, it's many times. So I was shocked again, and feel uncomfortable for seeing such a distracted and with the sight of disgusting things from the trash, from the bottles and cigarette butts. And then I walked back into the house again to continue watching the Chinese movie, the action movie, yes. And time passed by, and I thought and myself, I would like to get to the DMC or the center as soon as possible. As soon as the months finish, we will get back to the temple quickly, okay? Because I want to stand for long, but that's what I experienced. And while I'm waiting for the monks, and I just asked from the monk if I would like to massage after him, because we talked before that. Right after the monk, I will massage. And what's my answer? The monks asked me. Of course, I said no. No, sir, Venerable, I would like to get home, get the center, as I have a lot of job to do, as things to do. This is not lying anything, because as a lay staff, at that time, I have a lot of things to do. I'm very busy. So I said, I will get back to the temple to to finish my work. And at that moment, the master left the monk and walked straight to me quickly. He told me that with a calm voice that it's okay, be relaxed. It would take a short time to massage. And then he could read my mind, I think that way, because deeply in my mind that I really want to massage as I planned, because with the tiredness and very sore and my muscles need to massage. And then I kind of let him to try. Then he began to softly bend my collar bones. And after I heard 3 consecutive throbbing sounds, like grop, 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 thing like that. And I felt a sense of openness, ease, and comfort. Wow. That feeling made me so enjoyable. It's feeling so relaxed and wanted to continue. But I have another idea, right? Remind me that, wait a minute, I must maintain my rejection answer that I said. And then I told him, it's okay now, sir. Thank you very much. I feel really good now. But with I don't want him to massage me for free. So I gave him $15 instead of 40 as an hour. It just take about maybe 2 minutes, something like that. Then I continue to wait, and the masseur, he got back to massage the monks again. And he continued to talk to the monk that, Venerable, I work at home. Someone come to me for massage. I don't need to promote anything. Okay. If you really do anything super good, there will be people coming to see you. This is what the master told the monks. Well, I think his perspective made me realize that the way one does the best things and takes seriously in what one does to serve people and do with the passion, with really love on it, it would attract people to that person and get the service. And then we can learn another thing, that if we would like to succeed in any work, let's start with the love and passion, okay? And have a perseverance on it, put an effort on it. Any work, you may imagine yourself when you work, if you put your love and passion on it, so we enjoy working, right? So you don't need to feel bored about it. There's no boring thing in there, right? Like our hobby, or even our work, that routine job. So sometimes we feel like we don't like our job. There's no choice. We need to earn money, right? But if we start to see the bright side, to something make you feel love of it, like driver. Okay, see, not only we to deliver the items, the goods to customers, but you can see the bright side of it. Like you can see the places where you go. Like you can pass through the many places, the scenery, the nature, and talk to people. So that thing can be the situation. You can pick up the positive things in your job, and many job and all the works that you do. I believe that you can find it, right, and keep that passion and focus on it and have the energy to drive you to continue your work, and then your goal will be fulfilled from the love and passion. Okay, so this is another angle view that we can see from what we feel like is nothing, it's just boring. You can change your perspective on that. Okay, and the master also, he was an inspiring person for me now, and who has a good size to learn from. Okay, and while waiting for the monk, my eyes looked around the house, and I found that there are many pictures frames on the wall. It's mostly it's about the boxers, okay, Thai boxer, and about boxing, everything about fighting, okay. And one picture I noticed is a former world champion, is Thai boxer that I knew him for 30 years ago. If Thai people will see it and will know that this person, this boxer. And this picture have the master in there too, standing with the champion. And looks closely, their faces look alike. Then I asked him, well, you and champion look alike, so alike. Are you both the siblings? The master told me, he is my brother. We have been practicing boxing together since our childhood, he replied. Okay, now I clearly understand that why the master loved fighting games. He also the boxer, and in the situation, in the environment of fighting all the time since he was young. Then I started to know more about him. Now you can see here that it is what I saw. This is the example that I take the picture from Google, and thank you Google for this, and that's just to let you follow my story. Okay, so and also there were many more pictures on the wall as well, and you can see like the picture of the boxer is one of them, and many of them that's Thai boxer. All of them were about famous boxer in Thailand, and we took picture that many of the Thai boxers took a picture with him because he is trainer in Thai boxing. Okay, the boxer in Thai boxing, the Thai boxer. And one of the word that the conversation I have with him is like, now the monks, we finish this massage, and then we all together come to see the picture together and look at the picture one by one. Okay, one by one. There's one picture that caught the monk's attention. Yeah, then the monk said, wow, this boxer is very muscular. Okay, this boxer very muscular. It must be very strong and very good boxer here. And the master, he answered and talked to the monk. He said, boxers have muscle as their strength, unlike monks who have mindfulness as their strength. It was a turning point in my perspective towards the master that his life was about fighting and immoral, that I experienced from what I seen. But another side of him, it was a person who also had good wisdom too. So now we can see that the boxer, the strength is his muscle as a shield against the opponents who have less pain in the arena, is able to overcome the opponent. But as the monk or ascetics or the person who practices spirituality have the goal to train the mind to fight against the impurities and temptation, like me. So it's duty, like focusing to purify the mind until achieving the liberation from suffering and find the wisdom to train the self, teach myself and other people to understand the truth of life. And with mindfulness, it's definitely essential to keep the goal, keep the monk's goal, and not only the monks, we also as a lay people, the feeling that we have toward everything around us that affects our mind. Okay, so we need to learn the awareness or the mindfulness as another kind of strength in our mind that becoming our shield to against the negativities. So we may have many strengths, but don't forget to develop mindfulness as our strength. As lay people, mindfulness is also necessary in every action, right? We sometimes lose our mindfulness and we just quick respond to the situation that sometimes is uncertain, like sometimes is negative. And with that negative things that happening, so the mind is easily attached and stay with that energy. So then we can, it's easy for the mind to lose the clarity and lose the habit and peace from the negativities. But if we have mindfulness as a shield to protect the mind to contaminate with the negative things, or sometimes people be not always good for us, or even our beloved one sometimes is not in the mood, not really good mood. So we need to understand that we need to be mindful and respond with mindfulness with the negative, with the positive ways toward that person or the situation that we may face in every day, like COVID-19, like problems, like a work, something like that, causing us to be have the bad emotions. Okay, and it starts from inside first. We don't aware of our mind. If we don't aware of it, so we easily lose it, lose peace and happiness that we are looking for daily. So it's our responsibility, okay, our choice. If you like to keep the peace and happiness, the satisfaction in our life daily, so we need to practice mindfulness. So there are many things, many ways that we can learn. We can learn to about the mindfulness. Okay, there are some easy and good practice for mindfulness. I would like to give you as some hints and some easy ones. So there may be many of them. So you may learn from anywhere, many places, many teacher monks. But today I'd like to give you some easy things for you to do. The first one is take a deep breath frequently. Okay, taking a deep breath is frequently is a way that we bring our attention back to ourselves at the moment we start to feel negative. Okay, or not only the negative situation, but in the daily basis and whenever you can uh, recognize yourself in the present moment, so you can take a deep breath. So deep breath will bring us the energy of life, like the oxygen, right? It's good for the physical health, right? And also good for the spiritual health as well. When as we take in the freshness, and that help us to release the negative emotion when we breathe out. Okay, so when we breathe in, we take in the positive energy, and we breathe out, we release the negative energy. Okay, so we connect, also we connect our attention with the source of happiness, which is the center of the body. Okay, which is already lines at the center. So if we connect with the center frequently, so that it's easy for us to recollect the positive energy from there. And that energy will help us to be the shield to against the negative feelings. Okay. And we feel okay and accept the situation, understand the situation instead of we react with the negative ways. Number two, take meditation as your habit. Well, now we know that meditation is a way that we train the mind to be in peace and still and relaxed. And we don't just only practice one time and stop for many days and do again. Okay, I believe that you, as a practitioner or an experienced person in meditation, so I believe that you meditate every day, right? And this is our responsibility to take care of mind, like the way that we eat. Okay, we eat every day. Okay, 3 times a day, maybe more than that for some people, as a habit or what we need. Okay, the body, like organic things like the metabolism, we need energy to run, right? And we need to eat, we need to put in our body with the healthy thing, healthy food, right? And how about the mind? The food for the mind is the happiness. The food for the mind is positivity. So we need to take in the positive energy by practicing meditation. Okay, just do it as a habit, as our own habit. Do it regularly, consistently. It's the best process to strengthen our spirituality at the mind developed and trained to be stayed at the peace and happiness. It is, it is the same, also the same way as a boxer that you can learn from the story that to build muscles to strong enough to fight, right? You need to do exercising, need to train every day with the trainer. Okay, now I feel like I'm sometimes a trainer as well, but I'm not a person who fight with you, but use the good technique that I share with you to fight with your own enemy. Our own enemy, the same thing, is negativities. Whatever you may face that not really good, but let us, our life is better, that is our enemy. But we cannot let it go easily, but we can protect ourselves, protect our mind from that, right? And we can also practice meditation at any time that you like. Okay, you can notice and see which time, which place that's suitable for you to meditate. Okay, I would suggest to practice meditation 2 times a day, in the morning or in an evening. In the evening first, before we going to bed, is a good time for practicing meditation, as all day long we absorb a lot of things, either good or bad, and problem and thoughts let us feel wearing, feel very tired, from what we think and what we work. So both physically and mentally, we need to clear that up. Clear by relaxing body and mind, by meditation. To like we empty the trash can every day before going to bed. Okay, I think it's easy for you to do, right? Just few minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. It depends on how much the bad stuff in your mind, how much the negative things in your mind. If it's too much, it takes longer to do that, right? Okay, and the last technique for practice the mindfulness is pausing before acting. Pausing is very important as well. It's a moment that when we start to act, things like start to think, start to speak, or start to do anything around us in daily basis, like talking to your friend, your beloved ones, start your co-worker, and react and respond with the information that you gain daily from the internet, from the social medias, from people around you. So every action that matters, because if we pause, that means that it's allow the mind to prepare to respond. Okay, to prepare to respond is mean that we are going to see the right direction to react, instead of we just quickly respond or quickly with the situation quicker, and then sometimes it's bad situation, sometimes it's because of the mind is absorbing many things during the day. So it's possible for the mind to think in the negative way, like someone's mistakes, some uncertainty, some unwanted situation, like the traffic, like you lost your money, for example, or you're late for someone, or because you're late to the school, to the work because something. So this one we can use pausing to see what happening. Okay, start to ask a question in your mind: what happening? What's that happened? Why it has happened? How is the best way to respond to the situation? With the pause, we can bring our attention, okay, to the present moment. This is important. To bring attention to the present moment is mean that we are aware of our mind. We are mindful at that moment. The present moment will let us to aware our mind automatically, okay? And we know how to do we feel at that moment, okay? The mindfulness will remind us to stay positive rather than react in negative ways, okay? So mindfulness is the way that we stay with the mind. We had a feeling at one point, just quick pausing, okay? And then we gonna know direction to go. Like the same way we stop our car at the traffic light, okay? We need to hit the brake pedal. Why? To see possible danger will happen, right? Because the traffic light help us to stay safe, right? And also the car when you pause and stop, so they let us to see, pause the car, stop the car to see the which direction we're going, and take a look until we confident that okay, it's safe to go, and then we can go to that direction with safe. Okay, this is an analogy that I like to compare with the mindfulness. So it's possible for us to stay in life in meaningfully, not really uh, follow with the negative thing around us without knowing how to get out of it. Okay, all right. This is all about the story that I want to share with you, and we come up with the mindfulness. That is one of the strength that I would like to invite you and to have it in your mind every moment. We may have many strengths. We may have the outstanding and good sides in many things, many characteristics. That is good to have that, right? But don't forget mindfulness as the strength for yourself. I would like everyone to have that, because we need to stay together in peace. We need to associate with the people around us, as we are human beings. We are social animals. We need to stay together in peace and harmony, right? So the best way that we can do is responsible for ourselves, our mind, to be able to stay with anyone with peace. Okay, don't really find the fault or mistakes or the flaws from others. That means that we bring our mind outside to the problem, to the things that we cannot change it. We cannot change people around us. We cannot change the situation, but we can change our perspective toward the situation, toward the people, toward the problems. And then we would feel okay, satisfying what's happening. And there is a energy in the mind that helps us to discover the knowledge or wisdom, to fight with it with the smart way. Okay, with the smart ways mean we fight with the positive way, not negative come and negative back. No, it's not like that. It's a way that to opposite side. We face negative and we fight with positive. So this is a simple thing that we can do. Start with the mindfulness. Okay. Now I think it's a good time for us to cultivate peace in mind, to learn how to be aware, how to be mindful with ourselves. Okay. Everyone ready to meditate? And thank you everyone for joining at this time, and from Zoom, from YouTube, from Facebook. We have Lisa in Facebook and 6 people from YouTube. Thank you very much for joining, and let's meditate together to find peace within. Okay, now sit back and relax. Find your own comfortable position. Okay, now and very softly and very gently, slowly close our eyes. Close our eyes softly and gently, as if we are going to fall asleep. We just simply allow the eyelids touch one another. Feel the relaxation around our eyes. Let the muscle around our eyes to be relaxed. We maintain awareness with our physical body. We just a few minutes to scan our physical body, to let go all tension, all stress from physical body, to relax every muscle in the body. We start to relax the muscle of our head down to forehead. Relax the muscle around our face, especially around our eyeballs, our cheeks, our chin, our jaw. Allow it to be relaxed. We can put a little smile on our face to welcome the positivity from the environment, from the serenity, from the feeling of relaxation. We continue to relax the muscle of our neck, our shoulders, Allow the shoulders drop down naturally. Square our shoulders to keep the back upright. Keep the spine in a straight line with the neck. This way will help us to sit as long as we like without pain and ache. We continue to relax the muscle of our arms down to our hands and the fingers. Rest our palms on our lap relaxingly and freely. In the position we feel comfortable, feel at ease and relaxed. Follow our relaxation through our trunk down to our hips, our bottom becoming relaxed. Gradually relax the muscle of our legs all the way down to the tip of the toes. Relaxed. We keep our awareness with our own relaxation, that we feel every muscle in the body is becoming lighter, relaxed, free from tension. Let us feel so spacious and open. As we feel there's nothing to distract the body, we can feel this posture is a perfect one. It's the most relaxed posture that we can find at this moment. And we don't worry about anything. Keep our mind peaceful, free from all thoughts. We allow the mind to stay still at one point inside the body or with the physical body. Any point, any location, we feel most comfortable and relaxed. Spend our time longer to feel the relaxation. Feel the present moment that we can sit relaxingly and happily in the serenity where we're sitting. We can imagine we are sitting alone in the vast open space, just as in the middle of serene forest, at the middle of the nature, where we feel so secure, so relaxed, so comfortable, that we have nothing to worry about. We stay in the nature that free from contamination, so fresh and energized, that we allow ourselves to be free from all burdens, from whatever makes us to feel negative. Now our mind becoming free and have less thoughts, less worries. We enjoy the moments of peace and relaxation further. Nothing to worry about. It's not necessary to think about our job, our life, that have many things in there. Because the mind need to be relaxed, need to be free to find the purity and to peace within. We are going to take care our best, our mind the best to stay with relaxation, nurture our mind with positive things, with a feeling of peace and happiness every moment, here and now, to allow the mind to cultivate peace from the stillness, from the good feelings that we nurture the mind. We just be calm and stay with our mind continuously with peace and happiness, with the relaxation from our physical body, from the breathing, that we can gradually take in the freshness from the nature. We just simply take a few deep breaths to fill our mind with the natural energy, with the oxygen that fulfill our physical body and mind. They just feel so comfortable when we breathe in and out. Breathe in deeply and slowly. Follow our in-breath to the center space inside ourselves. And when we breathe out, we follow our breath to release the negative feelings out of the mind. Let us enjoy the breathing for a moment to refresh our system, both mind, body, to stay with ourselves here and now with peace and joy, with the calmness, so relaxed and comfortable. Sooner the mind becoming lighter and lighter. Let us feel so spacious, as if we are disappear, as if we have no body, as the mind is becoming detached from physical senses. We just let it be with the feeling of openness, of the emptiness within ourselves, consciously. Let the mind naturally rest and disengage from the external world with the feeling of comfort that we have in our physical body and mind. Embrace our comfort consciously as long as we can. There is no rush and expectation about anything. Be with the present moment, with the moment of peace and purity that our mind absorbing more peace or happiness from within. It's a sense of purity that becoming the inner space with the purity, with the openness of relaxation, the openness of comfortable feelings, that full of joy and happiness. Keep a mind here and now with the positive feelings, moment by moment. Allow the mind to return it home, which is the home base that already existed at the center of the body. Maintain the mind peaceful and comfortable. If the mind wanders with thoughts or any kind of emotions that let us distracted, we just simply stay the mind at one point with the relaxation, the point we feel comfortable within, with the nature we imagine, or the image of the bright shining object, such as the full moon, the star, or the sun, or any our favorite object that let us feel comfortable and positive without further thoughts. Stay with our own favorite object as long as we can, with relaxing mind, with enjoyable feeling. Be at peace, be calm with our bright shining object continuously. It doesn't matter to see the bright shining object clearly. We just feel the object stay there inside ourselves. Enjoy watching and observing it with peace, with calm feeling. We can also repeat the mantra together with visualization. We just simply repeat the mantra with the soft, gentle sound coming from the center space. We can use the mantra Sammarahang, Sammarahang, Sammarahang. We enjoy observing the bright shining object and listening to our mantra. We can allow the sound of mantra coming from the center of bright shining object. Stay with the object and mantra until our thoughts fade away by themselves, or until the mantra fade away or the object disappear. At that moment, the mind becomes free from our thoughts, becoming settled down, have less thoughts and negative things. We just simply maintain the feeling of positive feelings with our own mind continuously. put in times on our comfort and mindfulness as long as we can, with no worry about anything, with a moment of peace. Observe the transformation of the mind, that becoming still, soft and gentle by its own. Whatever experience may arise at this moment, just observe and let it be. There is no engagement, no interaction with the inner experience. As long as we let it be and be neutral, the mind will gradually and naturally proceeding to the center of the body, and the happiness and peace will emerge by its own without making it happen. Just be calm and continue with peace and joy. Readjust our mind, body when we start to feel uncomfortable. Put the mind in the track of peace every moment and enjoy our own peace. Let us continue to gain peace, cultivate peace within in silence. Samaran Samaran We maintain the mind softly and gently at the center space, at the middle of our positive feelings. Allow the mind to stay in peace and happiness further, and consciously keep our comfort and mindfulness every moment with no reaction, no expectation at all. Be comfortable in every moment. Allow the mind to absorb peace and happiness. Now we can feel the peace energy keep arising from the center space as we feel more relaxed, more peaceful and energized. In the same way, when we feel there's a brightness from the electricity that coming into the light bulbs, with the peace energy that arises in our own mind, we let us feel the brightness, the energy. Let us feel so spacious, so calm and relaxed. Let us feel the sense of freedom and disconnection from all things. Our mind becoming expansive with peace energy, with peace and happiness we have at this moment. We just observe our peace and happiness consciously. Let peace energy to expand naturally. It's becoming the radiance of peace that cover our whole self, cover our whole house, the whole city. Let it becoming the brightness, the purity, that full of love and kindness, cover the whole country and the whole world. Continue to expand the peace energy to cover the whole universe. We are the center of peace energy. So refined, so energized, so peaceful and happy. Let it becoming love and kindness and compassion to be shared with all living beings. May all living beings live in peace and harmony. May they receive our peace energy to bring them the security in life with no suffering and no danger in life. May they live in peace and harmony with love one another, with peace. There is no conflict, no violence. May all people around the world be safe from COVID-19, from our danger. be prosperous, be well, and live long. We also share love and kindness to our beloved ones who is living or passed on. May they be happy and peaceful. May their life fulfilled with prosperity and wisdom. If our beloved ones pass away, may they rest in peace. At this moment, we are going to make a wish for oneself. Allow peace energy to fulfill our good wishes become true easily. Now, let us continue to make a wish for a while. We maintain the mind peaceful at the center space with the center of peace energy. We are coming to the end of session. Just casually and softly expand our peace and happiness. Expand the awareness from the center space, connecting with the physical senses to reconnect with the world. We just simply aware the feeling from inside to outside, that we can hear the sound of nature, feel the air around us. We can move our posture, we can readjust the body, while the mind maintains peaceful and aware at the center. Now, very softly and very gently, whenever we are ready, slowly open our eyes. All right. How was your meditation? I hope you have a great experience. I hope you can find your own peace and happiness within. That's right. Please share your experience with a good feeling you feel during the practice, and learn how to stay the mind peaceful and mindful inside the self. The practice of meditation will help us to strengthen our mindfulness, our energy of peace, to be last long and be able to protect our mind from the negativities that may come from the outside thing, or outside world. As we need peace and happiness in life, we find the good life, right? The good life will bring us the future life. And this is what we're going to learn by ourselves, responsible for ourselves to gain and collect all the only positive energy. So with the spiritual practice will be the great tool for us to do so. And thank you everyone for watching and for joining. For practicing meditation, let's put it in your habit. It's like your medication for your mind that you need to take daily. Like we need to have food every day, breakfast, lunch, dinner, or more. How about the mind? Let's give our food to our mind with meditation early morning after we wake up in the morning, to feel the energy of peace and to start the new day with the positive things. And all day long we will find the positive way to live it. And during the day, you can just use a simple practicing meditation through the mindfulness practice, like I said. Take a deep breath frequently to remind your center of the body, and also pause whenever you take an action in anything, to put the mind back to its home first, to see what we are gonna find with it, with the things around us. How do we respond to the situation? The mindfulness will teach us how to do in good thing and positive way. And okay, and as the meditation center, as a Peace Point Meditation, we are a non-profit organization. So we also accept the donation and support from everyone. If you would like to support our center and support the activity of peace, please join us in any way that you can help and to strengthen the peace journey that I, as one of the teacher monk, we do this the best to serve everyone with peace activity like meditation, teaching, and all kind of the spiritual practice. So you can be the part of it. Okay, so this part I would like you to be part of that, and also every day you can join the peace activity from Peace Point Meditation. So we have the Peace Break program that allow everyone to fulfill your energy of peace through the meditation every day at California time 7 to 8 p.m. With the different teacher monks, and Venerable Pratya every Monday, Venerable Jason from every Wednesday, and every Sunday with Venerable Peter, that's today. And for me, the rest of the weekdays, I take care of that. So stay tuned in with the activity we have for peaceful meditation. And if you're watching from YouTube or Facebook, please share peace and happiness through like and share with your friends, your beloved ones. It will be greater energy that you have gained from sharing. Okay. And before I leave, I would like to give you the blessing. With the power of purity of my teacher, the purity of myself, being a monk for 6 years, with the peace energy we have gained today from Peace Time program, may all purity, all goodness and peace energy becoming the bright sphere, the brightness in your mind, bring you the happiness, success in your life, bring you the good life, be safe in your life, be secured in every matter. And whenever you meditate, may you attain the inner peace within yourself easily without delay. Thank you very much. Hope to see you next time. Have a great day. Have a good night and be safe. Bye bye now.